Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome. I am DarkVadek and I am playing Cities Skyline, only that I'm not exactly playing Cities Skyline. As you can see from this mess down here, I'm using this for testing, also from the fact that I have infinite money and everything is unlocked. So what was I testing? Well, a few things. First of all, mostly these pathways for civilians, for normal, for people. Not for people on foot. Instead, that car tracks or train tracks, car roads or train tracks, and also a bunch of other stuff. So I guess I will start with the other stuff. For example, okay, the thing is about the metro. Nope, not you. Wrong thing. I and you. Okay. So a metro track, a metro train will stop on the oh, I selected the metro line. Well, anyway, a train will stop at every stop that it's on its line, even if the station itself is turned off, like this one is. And the other one is, where is it, the other one? And this one is. They will stop, they will not pick up anyone, in theory. Now, it takes a while, so if you tell them not to, for a few weeks, they will continue dropping people mostly. I don't know if they will pick up anyone, because they pick up anyone and they drop it off if they have already started to move, if they have already created a path. If the game has already created a path for them, they will go ahead and do that. But they will not usually stop and drop people, right? I mean, they will still stop, but they will not drop down or pick up anyone. What else? I'll put it the speed on 3. So this is if you have a very long line and then you have a few metro station turned off, you may want to remove them from the line. Where is it? Here. Remove them from the line like this, like dragging, moving it on another existing, and so it will just stop existing. So now the train will not stop here because there is not a stop anymore. They will keep stopping here just because there is their actual stop. I can remove that as well. We'll stop over here, and I have to remove it again because I think it's in both the direction, or maybe I am just doing something wrong, but yep, I am probably doing something wrong. Let's see if I go over to here. Anyway, so you may want to just remove the stop on the line plan. I don't usually play this bad, it's just that it's a testing environment, okay? Don't blame me. So what else? They will still stop and wait at every bus stop, even if there is no bus. This, as you can see, this place is totally isolated from the road, so, and there is no bus in the circuit. But they will still stop here and wait for I don't know how long, possibly a very long time. So these people is all waiting there at the bus stop, but the bus will never arrive. It's a bit like waiting for Godot. I'm not sure about the English name. You see, this is the little track that I put down just for testing, and they are still waiting. They're not taking it, but they will wait a very, very long time. What else? You don't need to have a connection to have everything working, a working road connection. I mean, for industrial, they need somewhere to get the raw materials. So, for example, a cargo terminal, or a cargo train terminal, or this is the normal one, so the other kind. I'm sorry, the cargo terminal, I guess. Cargo harbor. And if they have that and a way for people like a metro or a train to get there, they will still work. I'm probably it's not the most efficient way. So that gives me an idea of someone that can make like a city with just public service on one side, and then an entire city isolated from the railway, from the highway, and just connected via services like trains and so on, for example. This is okay, so that's one thing. The other thing, okay, so now on to pathways. They are not considered connected in all this situation where they get to the back. Like this one is not considered connected. If they get to the back, oh, it's an old woman. All of these are not considered connected, right? This is not, because if they are in the back, both for residential building and also for industrial buildings, they don't work, and neither for commercial and like boutiques and so on. They are not considered connected. Neither with this, neither with this. They are, for some reason, with the train station. This is considered a connection, so people will use it. They should. I have to redo it. At the moment they are using this is also considered connected from a train station. If it connects automatically to the this stuff, to the bank. I'm not sure what's the English name. This banchina in Italian. This part here, it is directly connected, so they will move on to that. Before they did move, I'm not sure what's the rationale between it with this. I mean, so maybe if I do this, they will start to use that. I do have to wait a little bit. And if I remove this road over here, at the moment all these people, they are doing this road, taking this road over here. It starts from over here, so it has to connect to a road usually, with the exception of the railway. And another exception that now we will see. Now here they will, someone every now and then will move in, do all this track, and over here do the bridge, down here, and then they will get out of here. So essentially, if the thing in the middle, I think it works also for houses. If the thing in the middle is one wide, they will connect to it. And I think that the reason is because, as you can see here, if I can find it, if you leave one space in between, it will connect on its own. So I think that that's the reason why. So this is considered a connection, even if it's close, and you know, rationality and logic should tell us that they cannot walk through the wall. They actually can. And I wonder if that works for this one as well. Let me check. It should be. Let's see if I remove this road. They should all start to move. Yeah, there are more coming. They should all start moving in the other direction, or maybe not. Okay, so this, for some reason, is not considered a connection. How can we tell that? Is because when they get here, they disappear. We can follow one of them. If there is a way they cannot, if their path is interrupted in a unique way, I mean a way that they cannot walk around, they will disappear, become confused, and after a while, exactly, respawn at home over here for this guy. What else? So this is actually considered connected, although for some reason they are not using this road. I want to see if they will. Now that I have cut off this way, they should start to move up. Yeah, they should. So this one, for some reason, it doesn't work. I wonder why it doesn't work for this, but it did work for this. Maybe it's because it's yep, and now they can walk again. I will remove it again though, because I want them to try to use the train. I will also remove this one just to be sure. And so the only exception that seems to be, so there seems to be a difference between if it's industrial and if it's habitative. And this is why I cannot put these here, because these are considered occupied tiles with a path, but this is not, because I didn't actually put down the tile. It is just that it's the auto completion function of this kind of roads. Like these, I think that if I were to do something like this, no, that's only one direction. I don't know how it works, but anyway, it's clear that there is a function of auto completion, exactly as I was saying before. And the only exception seems to be, as far as I know, the train track that can be like this. Now it's not working, but it did before. I have to record this stuff like 3 times. Let's see if this works. And I've seen them doing all the track, not only, so this again is not connected, but this is, because this gives on the road, this is connected to the road, and I've seen them move all this way before, do shear down over here and down here. So pathways are definitely, they are a bit weird, but they are definitely very useful. So I think that's it for what I wanted to show. Let's see, yeah, you see, they are all getting down from the train. Also the dog is following someone. Who? Oh, here is the guy. And start walking away. If I can find it again. Alright, so again there is this, it connects automatically over here, exactly, and it's the same thing that the one wide connection that it did over here. So they are definitely a very useful tool. I didn't know it, for example. And they will start walking down there again and phasing through the wall. Exactly, very useful tool. I think this is all. If you have other suggestions for a thing that I should check out or anything like that, let me know. Thank you everybody for watching. Consider liking the video, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you all next time.